Now another rider is looking to bring KTM another championship in Supercross. We're going to talk about him in just a bit. 23-year-old Cooper Webb.
Last year I had broken my leg in Minnesota and was just lying really in the hospital, just really questioning things, and knew I needed to change something and I wasn't sure what. And I'm a religious guy and I prayed about it, and that Monday Roger DeCoster called me. I just couldn't believe it. Haven't had good results. You know, what is he seeing that I'm not? And I'm just like, man, it's such an elite team. If that guy believes in me and that organization believes in me, and I still believe in myself, I just know it'll be the right fit for me.
Cooper Webb has held the red plate as championship leader in the 450 class since mid-February, but he still has some work to do on Saturday at MetLife Stadium. Back-to-back wins from Eli Tomac have cut Webb's lead to 18 points with just 2 races to go. And as we said earlier in the show, this weekend, AJ will not just be a fan of the Supercross event at MetLife Stadium, he will be at MetLife Stadium. I mean, we talked about the 250 class. This 450 class, it is really getting down to the wire.
Yeah, Cooper Webb is just what he's been able to accomplish this year is just an understatement. You know, as he talked about in that piece just a little bit, he was struggling. He was a rider that wasn't having any results. He was getting injured. And then he gets the call from Roger DeCoster from Red Bull KTM. And really, he's just come out of nowhere. The first couple of races, he showed some speed, and all of a sudden, he got his first career win. And since then, he's won 5 more times. He has 6 wins. And it's just the races where, and the last few weeks have been a perfect example. In practice, he's off, qualifies 10th, 11th. He races, doesn't show a lot of speed. And you're like, okay, maybe this is the weekend he falters. Maybe the points kind of closes back up. And all of a sudden, the gate drops. He gets the whole shot, or he's up front, and he just kind of limits the damage, makes no mistakes, while everybody else around him, whether it's Eli Tomac, Marvin Musquin, they make mistakes, or they're just really been intimidated by Cooper Webb. And because of that, we see with 2 races to go, yeah, it's not over yet. Eli Tomac's won the last 2. He's had a lot of speed, but all Cooper Webb has to do, to me, really is just be clean in the first couple laps of these 2 races, finish inside the top 5, and he's going to be a champion.
I want to get to Eli Tomac in a second, but for new fans, getting a call from Roger DeCoster, a little bit like Roger Penske, Rick Hendrick in NASCAR, right?
Yeah,
doesn't get much bigger.
Yeah, exactly.
So we know Cooper Webb has had some big eyes on him, but Eli Tomac, these last couple of weeks, has been doing everything right.
Yeah, and because he has to. And this is what's been just interesting about Eli Tomac is the fact that when he's on, speed-wise, nobody can touch him. There is nobody out there that can show the raw speed that he has. But when he's been off, he's just been average. He's had finishes outside the top 10. He's had mistakes. So that's really what's cost him. He has 5 wins. We see it there. But the difference is when he doesn't win, he's usually off the podium. When Cooper Webb doesn't win, he's been on the podium. So because of that, Eli Tomac's 18 points down and really has to go out and win these next 2 events to even have a shot. And even if he does that, Cooper Webb just has to be smart, keep doing what he's doing, and nobody's going to catch him.
So Cooper Webb has that consistency. We said you're going to be at MetLife Stadium. How does this track sort of shape up? What are these riders in for?
Well, we're going to see with this track map here, it's got 2 whoop sections. So that's the whoops right now are going to be something where these riders are going to have a tough challenge. You go down the straightaway here, long front straightaway, kind of a 90-degree left there, a rhythm section. Make the corner, you go into another rhythm section. What I love about Supercross racing is this rhythm section will change throughout the night. Riders will find different ways to go through it. We see here, they make the corner over the start-finish line jump, make this that corner's gonna get slick. Another tight left-hander that's gonna be slick. Then you go into this rhythm section, triple. You can either maybe see the rider's quad, but the whoops here, through here, make the corner, come back down the back straightaway here, into another whoop section. And it's just one of these racetracks that the Supercross designers, they do such a great job of making it difficult for these riders. And the thing 2 years ago, Eli Tomac came into MetLife Stadium with a chance to win the championship and had a meltdown. So it's some bad memories that maybe he's going to have to deal with and show up and go out there and win this race to even have a shot at this championship.
Some demons, possibly. And we talked about the 250 class earlier. It's going to be amazing to see what Austin Forkner can do fighting through the pain. His team has confirmed he is scheduled to ride and scheduled to line up this weekend. So it's going to be good.
It's going to be fun. We're going to see the storylines change throughout the night.
Hey, Motorsports fans, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit subscribe before you go for all the latest news and highlights across motorsports.